Mid-cap radar, and it's really been raining exclusives at CNBC TV 18. Nimesh also caught up with NK Singh, chairman of the FRBM committee, on the sidelines of the Credit Suisse 20th Annual Asia Investment Conference in Hong Kong, and began by asking him his views on the fiscal roadmap of India.
Let me say that this debate on a fixed number versus a range was something that the committee certainly looked at. Correct. We looked at international experience. We had interactions with the OECD, with the World Bank, with the IMF, with the Asian Development Bank, with rating agencies. In robust parliamentary democracies, popular governments, if you give a range, usually begin to operate at the top end of the range. So it doesn't become a range anymore, it becomes a fixed number, the upper number. So instead of that, I think that we have given recommendations for a fixed number on fiscal deficit, but have suggested that there could be exceptional circumstances where up to 0.5% of GDP, you could, under very specified circumstances, deviate from the particular fixed number which has been given. So in a sense, there is a range which is implied in the committee's report without really allowing latitude and discretion in a very loose sort of way, because the entire philosophy is that countries which are governed by rule-based laws are better served in terms of macroeconomic stability than countries which believe in discretion, allowing fiscal latitude to become uncertain.
Okay. Sir, at the conference in Hong Kong, you've spoken specifically about the fiscal roadmap for India. Your thoughts on that and what one should expect going forward?
Well, I think I did speak on the fiscal roadmap about India. I found that there seems to be a wide measure of acceptance among the people who asked me questions on the macroeconomic framework and the strategy, which is embedded in the recommendations of this fiscal committee's report. So I have spoken at length on that. As I can see it, I think that India's fiscal roadmap is not a bumpy one, which the subject of my talk suggested, but it's a stable one with predictable outcomes and with a combination and a congruence of a sound monetary policy, which is embedded now in the inflation targeting in the Monetary Policy Committee. And now in the fiscal roadmap, we do believe that India's macroeconomic framework is stable. It will inject investor confidence, it will lend credibility, and it augurs well for India's medium-term high growth trajectory.